Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. So this week I went to two different thrift stores and I found some really cool stuff. I am very excited to share with you. I have a lot of like glassware today. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because it's getting warmer out and I'm thinking cocktails in the backyard. I'm not really sure, but I found some really cool vintage glassware that I'm so excited to share with you. So let's go ahead and jump right into this week's finds. Alright, so the first thing I picked up, I found two goodie bags, and the first one that I found was a set of vintage Christmas napkins. It was $1.49, and you can see this big stack. They're like cocktail size kind of, and I just thought this was really cute. This one has like a bells on it, and then the other set looks like it's like holly and berries, and then there's a set in the middle which is the thickest section, and it looks, I haven't opened the package, let me see if I can do that. It looks like it has like little candles on it, which is so cool because that's like my favorite vintage design, is like the candles. Oh yes, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Like blues and greens, and it says Merry Christmas on it. Oh, so cool. So anyways, this one, how many it says? It says 30. 30 in this package. That one hasn't even been opened. Let's see if this other one has been. This one hasn't been opened. Oh wait, yes, this one has been opened. So that one's the holly ones. And then finally, this one has not been opened either. Maybe this one's not very vintage. It's by Hallmark. I don't know. For 70 cents, so it must have been 40 vintage. If it was only for 70 cents. So that's the one with the bells. So I just thought those were really super cute. Yeah, if I could remember to use them at Christmas time. Or this is the sort of thing I buy and then I never want to use because I don't want them to use them up, if that makes sense. So, oh well. So then the other little goodie bag that I picked up was for $1.99. And these are some little serving, like hostess serving sort of utensils in miniature size, which I thought were really cool. Let's see if I can get this thing, let me see if I can get this open. So there's 4 pieces, and they have little wood handles, which I think are so adorable. This one is like the little cheese knife. So cute. And then this one is for like a soft cheese or a butter, a little spreader. Butter or cheese spread. This one is so adorable. It's like a little mini pie serving one. And then finally, there was a little teeny tiny little fork. So I just thought these were super cute. And yeah, I think these will be fun to use. And very retro. I think that is so cool. And these were only $1.99, so I thought that was an excellent find. Let's see. One thing I picked up was a picture frame. I hardly ever look at picture frames, but my husband was saying that he wanted to have a few things framed to put on his desk at work. So I was looking through the frames and I found one for him, but then I found one that I liked too, so I picked it up. And it was 99 cents, and it looks like this. Kind of has like, it's just a plastic frame. The outside is like a gray kind of distressed, and then in here it kind of looks like a distressed wood. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute. I'm assuming it's like a 5x7, and the picture in it is actually not too shabby. But I will probably put some sort of photo in it or something like that. So that was a great find for 99 cents. And then moving on. So this has all been at the same thrift store. Let's see if I can, yeah. I'll keep going with the same thrift store here. Found some cute little vintagey plates. These are in the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. These are only 99 cents. You see that? It has like this turquoise flower on one side, and I picked up 2 of them. There were 2 for $1.99. And why I picked this pattern was because I actually have 2 plates of the dinner size plates in this particular pattern, and I just think it is so absolutely gorgeous. The colors on it is so pretty. So whenever I find anything of this set, I always pick them up. I love plates like this. I'm assuming they're like mid-century. I'm not really sure. They never have any markings on the back. I need to do a little bit of research on them. But I have a few that have like this color turquoise flower on it. And then I have a couple other ones that have like this big, huge pink rose display one. And then I have another one I think that's got like white daisies on it. So I just love these plates so much. I do not know when they were made, but I think they are super cool. And they definitely have that vintage retro vibe that I love. Plus, they're plates and they're pretty. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? Alright, so then I was looking also at the goodie bags, in a different section, and I found something that was really cool. It was $1.99, and it is a set of 4 egg cups. How cool is that? And I wish I would have found these, a couple months ago when it was Easter time, but I've always thought little egg cups were so adorable. So I, of course, had to pick these up, so I'll be ready for next year. And in the meantime, I'm not sure, but I think these would be so adorable to plant like a little bit of like cat grass in it, or lemongrass, something like that, and like put next to something, or even just like a faux version of some sort of grass growing out of them. I think it would be a cute little accent, like next to a picture frame like this, and then have a little cup next to it with a little bit of grass in it. I mean, how cute would that be? So anyways, I think I'll be using these way before Easter time. So I was very excited to find those, because I actually have been looking for some egg cups in white porcelain for a very long time, and they're very hard to come by at the thrift store, so I was super excited to find that one. So it's so funny. This seems like a lot of like little stuff that I have today, but that's alright. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Let's see, I have 2 more things from the same thrift store. The first one being this really cool glass. It was $1.99, and I passed this up the first time like a week or so ago, but I thought it was so cool, but I was buying a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I don't need that also. But what I love about this is that it has the recipes for a whole bunch of different drinks. And it tells you how much to add for each drink, which I think is so cool. So it has a Gibson, a Martini, Tom Collins, a daiquiri, a Manhattan, and a whiskey sour. So, add a cherry, stir with ice, 2 dashes of bitter, 2 ounces of whiskey, and sweet Vermouth for a Manhattan. Can't read. But anyways, I just thought it was super duper cool. And then of course on the back section, it also has an ounce measuring. So you can just mix up all these different little drinks in this cute, adorable little recipe cup. And I thought it was super, super fun. So when I went back this week, I looked right away for this cup to see if they had it still, and it was still there. So of course I snatched it up, because I was kicking myself for not buying it the first time, just because I think it's like super cool. I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before. I looked it up online, and on Etsy there's 1 or 2 of these selling for like $14, and I only got this one for $1.99. So that's kind of cool. So I was very happy with that. I will definitely be using that, because I had no idea how to make a Tom Collins before, but it sounds really delicious. Has anyone else ever had a Tom Collins? It's got gin, soda, club soda, or fruit, sugar, and lime or lemon juice. That sounds yummy to me. Although I'm not a big fan of gin. That's alright. Maybe I'll learn to like gin. Isn't that terrible? I'll learn to like gin just so I can use that cup. Anyways. That's so funny. Alright, so then another thing that I picked up for the last thing from this little trip at the thrift store was a angel food cake pan. I didn't have one of these. When we went to my father's funeral reception, somebody from the church had brought an angel food cake. And my girls were like, what is that? They'd never seen an angel food cake before. And I'm like, well, it's an angel food cake. And they're like, I've never seen anything like that before. And then they had a slice of it and they're like, oh my goodness, this is amazing cake. And I'm just like, okay, well, alright. Like, we've got to make some of that. I'm like, alright. I'm like, we have to have a special pan for that. Well, we need to get a special pan. So it was quite funny. But they were just like in awe of this angel food cake. And I'm like, okay. Well, I guess I've never ever made it before for them. I've never seen it before, which is kind of weird to me. Because growing up, angel food cake was huge. At like every gathering, somebody had brought an angel food cake. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just where my little area that we were in, or somebody just really liked angel food cake at the church, because a lot of our functions were at the church, you know, or like potlucks and stuff at the church, and there was always like 2 or 3 angel food cakes. So I don't know. I never understood the big thing, but they were like, that is amazing. So anyways, I picked up this pan for them so that I can make it. And this is actually the nice kind because the bottom comes out, which makes it a whole lot easier to get it out of the pan. And this is in really good condition. I was really surprised. And this is a West Bend Aluminum Company, made in the USA. 10 by 4 inches. So yeah, very excited about that. The kids are very excited. And now I just need to find like a really good homemade angel food cake recipe, because I have the kind, like the box kind, and it's just not the same, I don't think, as like homemade versions. Or at least I haven't found the correct one yet. So if anyone's got a good recipe for angel food cake, let me know, because I would love to try it. Alright, so moving on to the second thrift store that I went to this week, and I found some cool stuff. First thing I found was for $2.99, and it is a project piece, and it is this right here. It's just a lampshade. I don't really like the color of this, but I wanted the frame. So I plan to take the fabric off of it and do a little DIY project for a frame for a lamp that I bought not too long ago. So that was a really good, I like the shape of it, and I think I can make something out of that, which is in my head. Hopefully it will translate well. I thought it was worth a shot for, what was it, $3? So yeah. Alright, so the next thing that I picked up was a little grab bag. And these were $1 right here. Just a big old bag of tea lights. I was in desperate need of tea lights, and when I saw this for $1, I was like, alright. So there's got to be at least 20 of them in here, which is more than if, like my dollar store, you can get like 10 or something like that for $1 or something like that. So this is probably double that. And I was very excited about that because I like burn a tea light like every single night. As I'm going to bed, I have one tea light that's like burning in my room. I don't have to worry when it goes out, and it's not going to start a fire. So I like my tea lights. And I was completely out of them. I had like 0 tea lights. And it was sad times until I found that bag. So I'm very excited about that. The next thing I found was like this little box right here. It was $1.99. At some point it has a divider in it of some sort, but that is missing now. But this is just going to be a little project for me. I think this would be so nice. Painted up, distressed. I just love the shape of the box. I think it's so cool. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use it, but I think it would be fun to use as like a little tray on my dresser, put all my little bottles of stuff in, that sort of thing. So this was a very cool find for $1.99. And then we move on to the dishes. Lots of little dishes today. The first thing I came across was this sweet, adorable little creamer. Oh, isn't it cute? It was 99 cents. And this week, pink was the tag color of choice, so it was 75% off of that. So this ended up being like pennies. And I don't have the tag off of it, so I cannot see. I have no nails right now what the maker is on that. So I'd be interested to see that. So that was the first thing I picked up. Then I found a sweet, adorable, vintage looking teacup. Isn't that adorable? I just love the yellow. It makes me so happy to look at it. And I think the design is very cool. It's got like a large polka dot on the top in the middle. And then like, I don't know, like a little crown or something on the top and the bottom. I just thought it was so adorable. And this was 99 cents. I just thought it was super cute. Again, this would be something to put little flowers in and put on a little display. Or you could put candy in it, a little candy dish. Or you could use it as a little tea light holder. So many things you can do with little teacups. I just thought it was so adorable. And I thought I could use it somewhere, although I don't use a whole lot of yellow around. I do like the color yellow. And I find myself at certain times of the year kind of gravitating towards the color yellow a little more than other times. And springtime is definitely one of those times where I like a little pop of yellow here and there. So that'll be fun to use. And then coming up next, I feel like I'm going really fast today, but I feel like I got a lot of little things to share with you. But anyways, the next thing is a cream and sugar combo, like here. At first when I looked at them, I thought they were Ironstone, but they are not. They are by the Gibson brand, which I see all the time around in my neighborhood. The creamer itself was 99 cents. The sugar bowl was $1.99. And I picked them up basically because they're white, they're ceramic, they look like they're Ironstone, and it's a set. It's very hard to find sets of both the creamer and the sugar bowl that has the lid. Like I can find sets together without the lid a lot of the times. So I just thought this was just a nice basic little pairing that I can use when I entertain, because you know I entertain so often. But you know what, this is a nice little item to have in your collection to use if you ever need it. You know what I mean? So you don't have to go running out to the very last minute for a cream and sugar set and spend, you know, $15, $20 on it when you can spend $1, $2, $3 on it and get something that you can use in your home. I mean, look at this. Use in your home, you know, throughout the year. I mean, how cute is that? That would be perfect, like sitting on the kitchen counter, this distressed, and then maybe you could put like another picture behind it, a larger picture with some flowers in it. Be so cute. So anyways, all my little trinkets are kind of coming together today. So that was really cool. I was very excited to find those, and they will be very useful. I mean, these got this size. I use this size all the time for like single little peony, or you know, like a hydrangea head or something like that. They're just a nice little size to have around, and I love using this size of creamer at Christmas time to hold candy canes. They look amazing in little creamers like this. So lots of different things that you can use creamers for also, which you probably all know, and I don't know why I'm going on and on and on about it, but I just thought they were cute, and I was very excited to find a set of them. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to move into the stemware. I have 2 sets of glasses that I saw on the shelf and fell instantly in love with. And it is funny because we're not really big into like cocktails and stuff like that. Very rarely do my husband and I ever have alcoholic beverages. But it seems like as I'm getting older, I want to have those. If that makes any sense. So I'm constantly on the lookout for cutesy little glasses that I can use if the time ever comes that we decide, you know what, I'd like a glass of wine tonight, or I'd like some champagne tonight. So when I saw these little glasses, I absolutely had to have them. Can you see that? Super duper cute. Now I was thinking of these as little shot glasses, but I think they're more like sherry or port glasses, and I just think they are so adorable. They were 99 cents, and I ended up with 4 of them. I don't know if I can pick them all up at once, but here we go. So I have 4 of them. I think they're so adorable and so sweet, and you know how I love my miniatures. So this is super duper cute. And, you know, this is my size of a shot because it's not a full shot, but, you know, I'll get the job done, if you know what I mean. But I just thought it was so cute because I just love this ring around the top. It's got a nice red band, and then it's got like these little gold embossed starbursts, and then there's a band of gold on top, and on bottom of the red band. And then the rest of it is like this nice pretty cut glass, cute little cut glass pedestal, and then of course the little bottom to hold it all up. So I just thought they were super duper cute, and I just want to figure out a way to like display them. I would love to find like a little decanter and then a beautiful like silver tray. I have a few trays in my collection to like set it on and kind of do like a little vintagey kind of like bar situation in like the corner of the kitchen or something like that, just for the fun times. And I would love to use these on the little bar cart or something like that, which we would probably never use, but it would be fun to have, if you know what I mean. So those were super duper cute. And then, oh, these next glasses, oh, I'm totally in love with them. Let me count them. Let's see, I don't even know how many I have. I think I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. And they were 99 cents each. So I spent $9 on glasses, which seems kind of ridiculous until you see them, and then you will know what I'm talking about. So I have 9 of these different glasses, and look at these. Oh, they're gorgeous. Super vintage looking. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. Let's see if I put it in front of my face. It has this nice wide silver band. Then it has a band of like etching, frosted etching. Then it has like these stripes of silver towards the bottom. This cute little bubble pedestal, and then the base of the cup also has a nice thick silver band. Oh my goodness, I am totally in love with these glasses. How cute are these? I mean, these are adorable. These I would have so much fun sipping a little margarita on the rocks out of, or a little daiquiri, or a Manhattan, something like that. I think these are so adorable. And they're just like the perfect size for your hand. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I have quite the set. Like I said, I have 9 of them now. And I'm absolutely transfixed by these. And I keep looking at them, and they're all in really good condition. So I don't know if they are actually vintage, but they definitely have a vintage vibe. And I cannot see any markings on them, but that is okay. I don't need to know who made them, but I think they're super cool. So yeah, got myself ready for bar season, I guess. And I didn't even know I was looking to do that. So I was very pleased with these finds, and I love them very, very much. Alright, so that is all that I have for this week's thrift store haul. But before I let you go, I have a question for you. I would like to hear your input and feedback on it. So the question is this. For quite a few years, I've wanted to open an Etsy shop, and I have decided in the last few months that I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I would like to do it like mid-June is what I'm hoping. Get back from vacation, and then like maybe the last week of June to first week of July. So I'm very excited about it. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a couple of years, and I've just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to do it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least I, you know, gave it a fighting chance. So that is what I'm going to do. And so I've been doing a lot of treasure hunting for my Etsy shop. And a lot of times while I'm out thrifting, I buy things that I'm going to plan to resell. So my question for you is, would you like to see those items included in my weekly thrift store Thursday hauls? Because I plan to put things into my shop that I personally absolutely love, which I think are cute. They're retro. They've got like that farmhouse feel that I love so much. All those sort of things kind of mesh together, and that's kind of what I want to sell in my shop. So it's going to be a lot of the same sort of thing that I buy for myself, for my house. So, which makes me wonder if maybe you might be interested in seeing those items. So let me know down in the comments whether I should include those items that I plan to sell in my shop, or should I just not worry about it at all and just show you what I plan to keep for myself. So I would really appreciate your feedback on that very, very much, because I don't want to be like, ooh, and this I'm putting in my shop, and this I'm putting in my shop. If people don't want to hear about it, I don't want to push it on people. if that makes any sense. So I would really appreciate your feedback on that matter if you would, please. That would be very kind of you to let me know what you think. Yeah, alright, so that's it for me today. Thank you so very much for taking some time out and to come to my channel and hang out with me today. I really appreciate it. And of course, I always love sharing my thrift store finds with you every single week. And of course, this week is no exception. I had a blast. And I love all the stuff that I found. And of course, I would love to know what you found this past week that has you very excited as well. So, leave that also down in the comments and let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I will see you all again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye!